everybody, this is St-Pierre at Physikinaction. If you've been keeping track, I just gave birth 5 weeks ago, and I promised you that we would make a video that would be entitled Starting from Scratch. Now this is good for anybody that's given birth and is not quite sure what they're capable of yet, or anybody that hasn't trained in a long time. Let's say like high school, you haven't done anything since and you're not sure. You don't really want to go to the gym, you're a little bit nervous still, you don't have any equipment, you're kind of shy. This is something that you can do and you can progress well. And once you've progressed to this level, about 2-3 months from now, you'll be comfortable doing a lot better. So let's follow along and see what we can get done. We're going to have a mini crash course here. I'm going to explain to you as we go what you need to do and how you'll be able to progress, and everything will be in the commentary box below. So if you need any information, you go look there. When you're starting off, you need to listen to your body, but not completely listen to it, because the body tends to be lazy, okay? So it's not going to want to do stuff. It's okay to be exhausted, it's not okay to be hurting anywhere. So listen to your body. If you have any questions, make sure that you email me. I'll have an email in the comment box, and email me so I can at least discuss with you what you're doing maybe possibly wrong or how you can modify it. So we're going to start something really simple. We're going to do a squat. So I'm going to do the first half a little bit easier so that you have something to start with, and if you find it easy, then you can go a little bit deeper to a full squat. It's a kick squat, so we're going to be squatting down, coming up, kicking left, right, or right, left, doesn't really matter, and then do repeat, okay? Are you ready? When you're squatting means you're squatting like you're going pee-pee in the woods. You don't want to pee in your shoes, so you're squatting behind you. If you do this, you're going to be hard on your knees and you're going to end up making a mess, okay? So, squat back, come back up, kick, left, right, back down. Okay, so we're doing it slow. Kick, kick. You don't need to kick that high. I'm just quite flexible. You can kick this high. Doesn't really matter as long as you're doing it. That's 3, 4, 5. And we're going to do the next 6 a little deeper, and you can kick as high as you can. Okay, so here we go. Down, kick, kick, down, kick, kick, down, kick, kick. 3 more. Down, kick, kick, down, kick, kick. 1 more. Down, kick, kick. You're gonna get a little huffy and puffy as you're doing well with this one. When you're capable of doing it, you're gonna go up in reps. Take your time, listen to your body. For our next exercise, you're not gonna like me, but you have a choice. I'm calling these bench push-ups. They're easier than push-ups. They're just 1 notch higher than what we call the girl push-ups, the push-ups that you're doing on your knees. If you're really stuck, do those. I'm doing them on the bench because I know it's a little bit more work. So you're working chest, you're working back, you're planking, so you're working your core, you're working a bit of everything. You're gonna do your max. Now maximum means if it's 5, it's 5, but every time you do them, you're trying to up it by 1. We're gonna do 12 for the video itself, okay? Are you ready? Only thing you gotta watch out for is your position. Your hands should not be above your shoulders. You wanna keep them here, 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 no problem. You can go from this, or this, depends on your shoulder. Try it, go for what feels good, okay? When you're planking, you want to make sure you're planking. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. Comfortable grip. Usually the first thing you do is usually a comfortable grip. So follow your instinct. Okay? I like it slightly wider. Take a step back. Bring your feet together. Now, if you're up here, you're going to be working. See how my hands are above my shoulder? You're working shoulders, you're not working chest. Okay? I mean, it's a way of doing it, but it's not the proper way of doing it. You're going to bring your bum down, okay? Try to bring your bum down. Now you see my hands are where my chest is, okay? So you have different angles that you're going to be doing. Try to be in. Squeeze the bum, squeeze the belly, and you're going for it, okay? Take your time. Push-ups, a little cue. The faster you do them, the easier they are, okay? So let's go. We're doing as many as we can. Are you ready? Here we go. 1. Try to go down as far as you're capable. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You know what? That was actually hard. For the next exercise, we're going to do a bent over row. Now, yes, I am holding a juice box. The reason I'm doing that is because you probably don't have any weights to work with, and you need to become a little bit more creative. So this juice box is 2.5 pounds. It's not going to be heavy for your row, but it will be heavier for other exercises that we're going to be doing. You can use a sack of potatoes, a sack of carrots, a jug of water, anything that has some girth to it. A bag for this exercise is fine. It's fine if you're doing a bicep curl or something like that. But for this exercise, we're just going to use our clean hand. Are you ready? We're going to turn to the side. We're using a chair only because it's an easier, more comfortable position for your back. You're going to be taking a big step back. This one's close to the chair, so you can actually support yourself. You're going to let the arm hang down low. Hold on. You're going to look forward. Don't look sideways. I'm doing it, but you are not supposed to look sideways. You're supposed to look forward. And we're going to be lifting the arm close to us, bringing the elbow as high as we can. Now, the exercise is not to bring the hand up. It's to bring the elbow up. Now, if this were actually heavy enough for me, when I'd be doing this, my bicep wouldn't be able to carry it. My back is supposed to do the work. Okay? So are you ready? We're going for 12. So you're going up, back, down, up, down, 3, 4, you're squeezing the shoulder blades, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We're going to do side 2. Big step back, lean into your chair, arm floppy down. We're bringing the elbow up as high as it'll go, but not the hand. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. For our next exercise, we're having a tricep dip. Oh la la. Okay. This is probably one of the best tricep exercises I know that doesn't require any equipment. Problem with it is if you have any shoulder problems, you're probably not going to be able to do it. If you're very heavy, you're probably not going to be able to do it. There's a few ways that you can compromise this. Having your feet closer to you, dip, makes it a lot easier. The further your feet are from you, the harder it is. The further you are away from the bench, the harder it is. You're putting more pressure on yourself. So you want to try to keep your bum close enough so that when you go down, you don't actually bang yourself under the bench. You can do this off the couch, you can do this off the counter. If you're doing it off the counter, it'll be easier because you have less motion. You're not using a leverage, okay? So comfort zone, usually the hands are near the bum, and we're gonna go down. It's for a maximum rep. However, we're gonna do 12 for the video, okay? Try to go down as far as you're capable without hurting. Let's go. Down. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And we're going to use our juice boxes again, but you need 2 things that are the same weight. We're going to be doing a bicep curl, which is actually the motion that we're in right now. There's a couple ways you can do it, and it really depends on you. If you have no injuries, I prefer doing one where the arms turn out, okay, as if I had dumbbells in my hand. But you can do a hammer curl, which keeps them upright. Up to you how you want to do this. And no, they're not sponsoring me. I don't drink them, my kids do. Don't use this stuff. Okay, so bicep curl. You're going to start on either side of your hips. You're going to keep your shoulders back, chest out, back straight, knees slightly bent. Now I'm doing this so that you're not cheating. You shouldn't be cheating with 2.5 pounds, but if you have 5 kilo carrots or potatoes on each side, you might need to try to cheat it out. We don't want that, okay? anytime you start something, no cheating, form, 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 okay? So we're gonna go up. As we clear the hips, we're gonna turn out. This is gonna be like a bar. You're holding a bar, okay? This isn't a bar unless you're holding an easy bar. Force it. The distinction isn't in the muscle shape, okay? So we're gonna do 12 of these. Are you ready? Up we go. 1, slow, 2, you can fake this a bit, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is what's going to look like sideways. See, it's not going to move. 7, 8, 9. If you're doing this, you're doing it wrong. 10, 11, and 12. Good job. This next exercise is actually quite difficult. You actually probably don't need any weights at all to start, to begin, because there's many motions going on in a row, so you're actually working endurance in here. So I call it upside down. I don't know that there's an actual, there might be a word for it, there might be a name for it, but we're calling it upside down. So your motion is you're starting on each side, make sure your knees are bent, that your body is up tall. We're going to be going up. I'm going to turn over so that you can see what the up position is, because I'm not completely straight. If I were, my elbows would be like flipped out. Okay, we don't want that. We don't want the elbows to take on the weight. And when I turn on sideways, you see my arm's not straight. If it were straight, it'd be there. Instead, I have a bit of a bend. Just enough so that my elbow is not supporting the weight and the shoulder's actually doing the weight. So the first motion goes up, and goes to the front, and it goes down, okay? And then we're doing the opposite. Up, side, down. Get it? So 12 of these, trust me, once we up the reps, you're gonna notice that it's not easy. So let's start this, just pay attention, just follow along, okay? You ready? Up, front, down, up, side, down, up, front, down, up, side, down, that's 2, up, front, down, up, side, down, that's 3, up, front, down, up, side, down, up, front, down, up, side, down, that's 5, up, front, down, up, side, down, up, front, down, up, side, down. You should be already feeling these up, front, down, up, side, down, that's 8, up, front, down, up, side, down for 9, up, front, down, up, side, down for 10, up, front, down, up, side, down, 11, up, front, down, up, side, down, that's 12. Oh, congratulations, you're not dead. Now we're going to do knee-ups. Knee-ups are good for your quads, they're good for your hip flexor, but they're also good for your abs. I decided to do them on a slight angle just because you're going to have a little bit more motion. You're stretching out the ribs and then you're compressing them. You're going to get a better workout of it. Start easy and increase it as you go. You could do these alternately. We're going to do it on one side and then flip it to the other side. So we're doing 12. Are you ready? Arms all the way out, leg extended. And I'm bringing the elbows and the knees together. 1, stretch up. 2, stretch up. This is somebody's head, you want to stagger it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, don't let it go, 10, 11, and 12. We're going to do the other side. Are you ready? Take a deep breath, foot out, arms up, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, control, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. For this next exercise, I usually am against my shelving and I have my hand upright, but you can use a chair. You can use the counter. It doesn't really matter as long as you have something to support yourself. It's not a balance exercise that we're doing. We're just going to be working this area. We're working your lower midsection. and I want you to be strong at it. So at first, you don't need any ankle weights or nothing. If you have them and you're getting good at it, you can use them. I'm not a big fan of them, but you can use them, okay? So we're gonna start with the first one, which is an abductor. So we're gonna be working the side of our hip here. Cue in, straight, tall, 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 okay? So we wanna make sure that we're nice and tall. We're leaning if we need it. The other hand, you can put on your hip. You can put it down here. I like to move it around, depends where I want to feel it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 12 adductors. So here you're going to go just as far out so that your body doesn't incline. If your body's inclining, you're not working. You're only going to go as far as your hips want to move out. Okay, so we're going for 12. 1, keep your toe forward. 2, because it's going to want to go out. 3, 4, 5, 6. Slower it is, the harder it is. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Are you ready for the other side? Here we go. 1, keep the body straight. 2, 3, toe forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. So we're going to be doing a butt exercise. We're doing an extension, okay? I'm doing it sideways. I'm using the same chair again. You need to stay tall. The butt muscle is not a very big muscle right here, okay? I know some people have a big butt, but it's not all muscle. We want to make sure that the motion follows the joint. Nothing else is going to move. So your motion is very small. And it will happen that your leg, if I give you an angle, it's not going to be straight behind you. It's going to be kind of off to one side. That's fine, okay? All I want you to do is to keep your leg straight. To be able to do that, you need to put your weight on the other leg. So you're going to hold onto your chair, try to stay as tall as possible. We're doing 12 small motions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the body tall. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Side 2. Remember, keep your body up straight. You don't want to have too much of a motion. Weight shifting onto the other side. Small motion back. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now this will seem a lot like the last exercise, except we're working a little bit lower. We're working in the hamstring. Now the exercise, to be good, the knee has to be as far back as possible starting off. If you do, and I'll give you an example of something not to do. If you do this, you're not going to feel a thing. You're not working anything. So body's going to stay uptight. At best, you want your knees to be even. So I'm going to squeeze them together, and then I'm going to kick back. Okay? By doing this, I'm working right here. If I want to make it harder, I'm going to step back a bit, and then I'm going to lift. I'm getting a lot of their workout there. Just be careful that you stay upright. So we're going for 12. I'm going to make it a little bit harder just so that you have a good example. Far behind, and kick up. 1, 2, I already feel that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Second side for your hamstring. Make sure that you're upright, slightly back, and we're going to kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The next exercise is going to be crunches. I know that people don't like crunches and have a lot of difficulty doing them, but this is going to be a static ab, which means if you have any problems with your back, you're not actually using it. The only thing that you might really be straining is your neck. I'm going to show you a couple different ways of doing it. Static means no motion. Now we're aiming for a minute. And it doesn't matter how many times you need to stop, as long as you're doing it for a minute. What I mean by there is, let's say we can do 5 seconds and you have to take a break. The time that you're breaking doesn't count. So when you start again, then you keep on going 6, 7, 8, until you can't hold it no more. So you're trying to do it for a total of a minute, okay? Now crunch, we're gonna get into position. If you have any lower back problems, you can have your feet up on something. This is just gonna protect your back because it's gonna be on a flat. If you just gave birth, you're probably not gonna have strong abs yet. I've just tried these this week, 2 days ago. So I know I'm capable of doing it, but you might not be. So listen to your body. If your feet are up on an ottoman, it's a lot easier. You have nothing to worry about. You can have your feet down and then just curl your pubic bone up. Your back is flat and you're working. By having your head up, you're also working. I'm already crunching, okay? I'm actually already crunching. And believe it or not, yes, I have a pooch still because, well, I just gave birth, but I still have a six-pack, which is totally cool. So if you haven't done these in a while, this is basically the position you want. If your neck is sensitive, you can have your hands back here, cradling your neck. The only problem with that is that you're adding weight to the back part, which means it's harder on your abs. You're trying to get your shoulders off the ground. If your shoulder's on the ground, you're not working. I could do this. I'm getting a bit of a resistance, but I'm actually not working. I gotta bring up my shoulders off the ground, okay? So let's try this. I'm gonna try to hold it for the whole minute. I've already been up here for almost a minute, so let's try doing this. Are you ready? I'm gonna have my hands up front, my head up, and we're gonna start in 2 seconds just because I'm counting on the clock. Are you ready? And begin. Just up and hold. That's all you're doing, you're holding. If you're finding that you're having a lot of trouble with this, you can hold on a little bit at first. I prefer you don't. I prefer that you take a little bit of a break. Example, oh my God, I need a break. Okay, I get it back. Okay, I only stopped for a second, but at least that 1 second is there to give me a bit of a pause, take my breath, relax my neck. You can look from one side to the other. This relieves tension in your neck. If you need to, if you're capable of, we're already at 40 seconds. If you're capable of doing a minute and you want to make this harder, you can bring your arms up here, which makes it harder. I still got 10, 12 seconds to go. I can make it harder up here. I can make it harder up here, which is much, much, much harder. We've got 3 seconds to go. And when you're done, come back down gently and stretch out. All you're doing is just lifting your back up. Stretch, stretch. That's all you need to do to open it up. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing a all four Superman alternate, okay? There's many Supermans you can do. You can actually do the ones flat on your stomach and lifting the arms up, but that's really hard on the back and it's a difficult exercise to start with. This next exercise works a little bit more with balance and a little bit of the lower back, but alternating left and right. So you're getting a complete exercise out of it. We're going to be doing 12 to the left and 12 to the right, alternation. Okay? So your base position is going to be a box. Okay? Make sure that you have room to not hit something in the back and to not hit something in the front. So when you're going up, you're going up. Let's say right leg, left arm, coming back down, switching, right arm, left leg, okay? Your head should be staying straight. You're trying to lift as much as you can. You don't need to be doing, example, that. It doesn't need to be done. And you want to make sure that it's nice and easy. If you want to make it harder, you can actually hold it for a couple seconds. 1, 2, 3, down, and 1, 2, 3, down. Okay, we're just going to do it alternating. You ready? We're going to do 12. Let's go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, halfway, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, almost there, 11, 11, 12, 12, and stretch it out. wasn't too difficult and that you were able to keep along, follow along and do the exercises. Now it doesn't matter if you're incapable of doing 12 reps right now, as long as you're working on it. Now our crash course here, I'm gonna write most of this down in the comment box, but when I don't say and you guys don't watch it, you don't go pay attention to it. So a lot of the information is at the bottom. We're gonna start 3 times. The first 3 times you do this workout, try to do 12 to 15, where you need to be doing 12 to 15, or your max in the tricep dips and in the push-ups, and your full minute of abs, okay? This is what you're trying to do. Once you've done it 3 times, and you're capable of doing that 3 times, only when you're capable of doing it 3 times, so it could be 5, 6, or 7 times, then you're gonna progress. So you're gonna be going 15 to 18. Once you're capable of doing it 3 times, the whole workout, 3 times, then you go up, 18 to 21. Once you can do it 3 times at 21, then you're going to 24. Once you're able to do this, you're gonna go back to doing 12, but 2 sets. Now I'm getting your body used to working. Joints and tendons, ligaments do not heal as quick as muscle. They don't get as strong as muscles do in the same amount of time. So you want to teach your body to be able to progress. Once you're able to do the same thing over again with 2 sets, you're ready to change programs. And I'm thinking that should be about 2 to 3 months. If you're doing it well, 3 times a week, this is what you need. Also, if you're doing this and you're starting from the beginning, you need to be drinking a lot of water. At least 3 of these a day. Yes! Unless you're weighing under 100 pounds, then 2 probably okay. If you're weighing 200 pounds, you need at least 3. If you weigh more than that, you need 4. So dose it. Take a little bit in the morning, take a little bit before every meal, wash off your meal with a little bit of water. You'll see that you're capable of doing it. It's funny how some people can drink 10 cups of coffee but can't drink 10 glasses of water. Same thing. Water, water, water. Stay away from soft drink. Stay away from juices that have a lot of sugar, unless you're having a shooter. 4 ounces is okay. What you want to be careful for as well, is you want to make sure that you're recuperating well. So this workout is a full body workout. You're doing every body part. You can do it every other day, not a problem. If you're doing it every day, you might overtrain, you might end up with a little bit, aches and pains and stuff. And I would prefer you avoid that if you can, okay? Also, eating. Fruits, veggies, and meat. If you can, fresh, local, organic. Save the planet, save your body, try to stay away from GMOs. Avoid sugary, salty, fatty foods. You can have some, just, very, very moderate. And whenever possible, stay away from prepared foods that have a lot of preservatives in them, and it's not good for you, okay? So we want to make sure that you're eating well, you're drinking well, you're sleeping well, and you're training well. So I hope this helps you out. I hope you can move on to something better, bigger, stronger in the next few months. If you're really lucky, next few weeks. If you've been pregnant, probably 8 weeks of this, you'll be ready to go right back on. If it's been 10 years since you've trained, probably 3 months, okay? So leave comments. Subscribe. When you subscribe, you have access to all my stuff without having to wait for it. Whenever I put a new video, it comes up, okay? It comes up in your sidebar. Make sure that you like and comment whenever possible, and share. Share the video. Anybody that you know that needs to work out and doesn't really want to go to the gym, share the video. Until next time.